All right, what is up? What is up? Welcome to episode 41.
41, yeah.
Episode 41, man. We got a lot to get to today, honestly. There's a lot to get to, a lot to unpack. Let me take a little sip.
Per usual. I should have brought a beverage, but it's all good.
So, how do we begin?
I don't know.
Let's start with it is now.
Yeah, let's start with getting this fat motherfucker.
You coming crazy. You coming crazy.
But let's dial it back real quick. Before we jump in, I want to say y'all gotta smash that subscribe button. Y'all gotta like. Y'all gotta do all that shit.
Y'all gotta headbutt that subscribe.
Yeah. Karate chop. Do whatever y'all do. Do whatever y'all do.
Drill kick the subscribe button.
Yeah, we just getting started. Run them numbers up, man.
Yeah, let's do it. Subscribe on Anchor as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all our platforms.
Let's support it. But yeah, we got Donald Trump out of the office. We, as in the American people, together. It was a rightful vote. I don't know what his people and them proud dudes are up to. Proud boys or whatever. Terrorists. We're now in the era of Joe Biden.
Biden-Harris.
Yeah, we got Biden taking care of all the troubles that comes with being American.
But they said his rollout's supposed to be sick. He's for the blacks, but let's see, man. Everybody come in saying they for the blacks.
Ain't shit get done. Ain't shit get done. So, I mean, let's look at what has happened in the 4 years of Donald Trump. You know what I mean? Especially with the last year. We're all wearing masks now because he just didn't attack the situation well.
Right.
So,
call it the Kung Flu.
We got, I want to say, Chrissy Teigen summed it up the best. I saw her post on Instagram. It was just pretty much like a disastrous 4 years in a way that a lot of people want to cape and said he did this, he did that. But look at what is going on right now in the last year.
Exactly.
You can't say he did anything that helped anything if things are as worse as they can be.
He didn't do much of anything, to be honest. Like, if we're being really honest, he didn't do shit.
Yeah, not really, but a lot of people can defend and say that he did something. I just don't know what that is.
Man, that nigga's on some bullshit.
So yeah, we're in Biden-Harris territory now. People are still gonna be upset. I don't really care. We don't really care much, but it's just gonna be Biden-Harris for the next 4 years until he gets reelected, or if he wants to do that. What else? Shit, I'm blanking. I'm trying to think of more to say about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
I mean, back on what was he, number 45?
Yeah, Donald Trump.
Yeah, back on him. I don't know if you saw that he was freeing niggas out of jail.
Lil Wayne, yeah.
Yeah, Kodak Black. What the fuck? I don't know if that was his last little cry for help.
But why would you do that going out of the office though?
But I don't know. Maybe he's trying to have like a little heat off of him. And speaking of heat on him or off, why haven't y'all niggas arrested him? I thought that they was gonna wait for him outside with a whole bunch of niggas. Like that's what I thought. Like, but
no siree.
As per usual, y'all niggas love to play games. So man, it's whatever for that. I already knew niggas wasn't gonna do much because once you're white in America, you kind of get away with any and everything that you want.
Yeah, you really don't hear much about the prosecutions for even what happened with the Capitol, for what he incited in his last days.
Exactly. I'm not hearing nothing. I'm not hearing much of anything. Like,
or the penalties he should be facing. So.
Exactly. And them niggas that did it. So, and his accomplices. So it's whatever, man. Fuck that shit.
I'm just glad he's out of office, whatever that means.
Yeah, Biden-Harris, like, whatever, man.
So let's get used to the change.
Yeah.
We wanted to think about, with Martin Luther King day passing,
Rosa Parks and all that extra shit.
With all the activists of the past, we here wanted to just ponder on what the new activists could be going forward. The people our age, I guess you said, that are striding and doing stuff for our community.
Yeah, I'm not saying that we should like stop celebrating Martin Luther King or Rosa Parks and all them niggas, but it's just that how long like are we gonna like celebrate them? I feel like there's more people. The situation is still alive. Like we're still fighting for a cause still.
Yeah.
So I definitely feel like there should be more people on that list that should be celebrated. That's just my point of view. Like I'm like.
But who would you add though? Who?
I feel
you
like
gotta have
James
at least
Smith
5.
is the only person that has been doing shit that I've seen, like, really, that has been fully deep diving and doing shit.
Oh, with his water and stuff, right?
Yeah, like, this nigga made water.
Giving back to the
like,
community.
Like, giving back, Skid Row, all that in LA, all that shit. So, yeah, I mean, your favorite celebs might be doing shit, but I don't think it's as prevalent. And I feel like, yeah, when it comes to charitable, like, actions, I feel like those shits should be out there in the public. Fuck, oh, I do this shit behind the scenes. Nah, nigga. Do it as much as you flash your jewelry in them Birkin bags, man.
There's a lot of doing it behind the scenes.
Yeah, or not much of doing it at all. Like, y'all niggas not doing shit.
But I mean, as far as giving them a day, though, I feel like they gave Martin Luther King a day only for what he has done for the segregation aspect of the United States. You know what I mean? He's the reason why the segregation pretty much ended back then. So to even earn your own day, I feel like you'd have to do something extremely monumental nowadays.
I mean, they giving niggas days that for just rapping. Why does Trina have a day?
What?
Like that's what I'm saying. So I just
didn't know that.
Yeah, like niggas have days for nothing. Like, and I'm not taking away nothing from nobody, but
Nipsey got a day, I think. But Nipsey, he created a whole boulevard in LA, a sustainable, economical boulevard for the black community. So
I feel like
that was deserved.
When we go about these things, we have to really look at like the changes, the efforts, the real groundwork that these people are doing. Mm-hmm. And as far as Martin Luther King, I mean, in my eyes, we're still separated. So I don't.
That's interesting.
I mean, like give flowers where they're deserved, but I still feel like we still on a road where we're not even close to a destination as far as like black people versus white people. So that's my take on that.
Yeah, I think there's still like underlying like stuff that behind the scenes stuff that goes on, you know what I mean?
Right.
Snubs for certain things, you know what I mean? We spoke on
look
that.
at the little petty shit that we fighting for. Yeah. So it's like, come on, man. Back then it was like, oh y'all not allowed to use our bathrooms and drink from our water fountains.
Now you won't get this CEO position or this new creative
or you can't get a
designer
job,
position.
Period. Like, come on.
So yeah, I guess you're right in some ways. We're still kind of fighting that segregation fight in some aspects of things.
Yeah.
So all right, that's a good way to look at it. But on to something else. You had something about healing, I believe.
Yeah. I was thinking about, because, like, I'm coming from a toxic past. If I'm honest, like, I used to be mad toxic. But as far as, like, healing, I always wonder, is it more of, like, a journey, or is it something that you get to, like, the destination and you're like, all right, I'm healed. I'm good.
I think it depends on what you're healing from, though. You know what I mean? I feel like some wounds are very deeper than others.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of wounds don't get healed. It's a scar, you know what I mean? So it's there forever. So it reminds you of that hurt. So, in a way, how do you answer, healing? I feel like you're always healing in life.
I think so too. I feel like it's a constant thing, like, cause like I think about it at times, and then I'm like, there's times where you get to a point where you're like, all right, I'm in a place where I'm good and nothing fazed me. And then another time I'm like, oh well, like I have my days and I'm good. And there's some days where I'm like, yo, fuck all that extra shit, fuck all that Zen shit, like fuck all this kumbaya. Like, so I feel like it's another side too. I feel like there's kind of like two sides to healing. You can be healed, but you can kind of not want to be fucked with in the same breath. So it's like, I'm healed, but you still can't, like, fuck with me. Like, I'm still not going to take your bullshit. You know what I mean?
But, I mean, is are you healed then?
No, but just because you're healed, that don't mean that people should fuck with you. Or you should take bullshit. Like
it's you know what I mean, it's not reacting, you know what I mean? You shouldn't be reactive.
That's hard. I feel like that's the hardest thing.
It's having full control of how you move in a situation.
Because if someone pisses me off, I'm gonna react on that. Like, stop.
But it's up to you how you react. You know what I mean? You don't give them the negative vibes that they're even looking for. Because sometimes people will even come at you to make you look bad in a way. You know what I mean?
To wind you up.
Yeah, they'll wind you up. So yeah, it's how you approach the situation. It's your reaction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So healing is, I feel, knowing how to react in a way where it doesn't badly damage your character.
Yeah, that's true. I can see that.
That's it. Not everyone can even get to this point. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of probably smoking.
And dealing with your demons.
Takes a lot of dealing with your demons.
Yeah,
definitely.
but smoking helps, man. Not drinking, because drinking creates a whole nother
I feel like it creates more problems.
Yeah. I read a post that says when you drink by yourself, you're an alcoholic. If you get drunk by yourself, you're an alcoholic.
I mean,
you're not selfish.
But aren't you like, because there's people who drink bottles and bottles of wine and they don't look at it as being alcoholic. Sorry.
But that's an alcoholic. Like, come on. When you're sitting down at home and you're drinking 3 bottles. 3 bottles in, you don't think that's a little scary?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not a drinker, so
no. But like,
let me know. Is 3 bottles a lot for yourself as wine?
Like,
wine though?
I feel like 3, because wine is pretty potent. Like, even if it's not the strongest wine, you start to feel it when you're done with a bottle. Like, you feel it. So it's like to open up another one. It's like
okay.
But to open up a 3rd bottle, you're like, bruh, like.
What if you're celebrating by yourself?
But 3 bottles by yourself? That's kind of crazy.
Let me know, because I don't know.
I understand if it's champagne, but wine.
I feel like wine you could just drink. Let us know, because I feel like wine you could just drink. That's just me.
But it's a little alcoholic vibes.
You say so. But we wanted to get into a lot of people's views on, I guess, the whole dating process, or whatever the dating process is now, right?
Yeah. I feel like dating has become obsolete as far as like we meet, we talk, and we're either together or we're together. I don't feel like there's any in between. So if I meet someone and I don't ever text you again after a couple meetups, I didn't interact with you well. That means I don't like you. Like, I don't feel like there should be a whole like spiel or explanation as to why we didn't work out. I can just not like you. Like, dating is a trial and error thing. I feel like people forget that a lot.
But how do you get to the point of liking them though?
I feel like after a couple dates.
Okay.
I feel like people just go off of attraction nowadays. So it's like, oh, I'm attracted to you, so now I'm automatically supposed to like you. But if you're attractive and we go on a couple dates and I realize I don't like you, I'm ghosting. Like,
that was my next question. How do you let them know that this is
I'm fucking ghosting.
You just don't say nothing.
I'm not saying shit because I don't need to talk to you further. Like, we don't need to have no conversation. As far as me and you goes, we're strangers, bro. Like, we started off as strangers. Let's end that way. Like, it didn't work out.
Yeah, but you see people, they're so bitter and petty nowadays, you know what I mean? They'll attack you or attack your friend group or try to go after someone in, you know what I mean, your circle.
But that looks bad on them. Like, that looks bad
on
you.
Does it? Yeah, is it like, I need to try again and I like your taste? You know what I mean?
You don't need to try again. That's how toxicity is created. I feel like if you don't like someone, like, it's one thing to be attracted to somebody. And let's kill this narrative here right now, right here, right now. Love at first sight is a myth. That's lust at first sight. You don't love somebody at the first sight.
Okay.
Think about how long it takes to tell somebody you love them. And you're meaning to tell me you're willing to tell somebody you love them off of first sight?
Like, you mad beautiful, though.
I love you? That's sick. That's so sick. That's sick to me.
Like you're mad pretty.
Nah, that's lust right there. And I feel like a lot of people operate off that lust vibes. So it's like, once I meet you and I find you attractive, it can be mutual, but I can not like your personality or your character, and we can just leave it at that. Like, that don't mean I hate you. You're just not for me, and I'm not for you, and that's fine. Even if you're for me and I'm not for you, that's still fine. But we don't have to have further interaction.
I feel like you just gotta block people nowadays too. Like after all that, you gotta block them.
That's what I do. Like, if I don't want to have a conversation with you further, I'm gonna block you. Like, my block list is extensive because I don't feel like we need. I don't feel like we need to have any more conversation. And people are like, so like embedded on having a further conversation after we don't vibe. Like, if we're having a couple conversations, say you slide in DMs and you're like, hey, what's good? And I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? How are you? And you're still like, what are you doing every single day? We not vibing. You're not coming with a good conversation. That's it. Like, blocked. Get out of here.
Oh, man. But all right. I feel like, yeah, there's some truth to that. I feel like once you let someone know how you feel, they should be able to accept that.
But you don't even have to let them know how you feel. People want closure too much. Like, you need to let them
You're not even giving closure?
No, like...
That's nuts.
If we go on a date once and I don't feel like we vibe, then we're not having a conversation again. We're not doing nothing again. Like, you're blocked. Get out of here. There's way too much people in the world. Cool. There's way too many, like, opportunities in the world for you to be hung up on one situation. That's how people get into a situation that they don't want to be in, because you keep trying.
Yeah, I feel like there are people that still attached to, like, maybe a like you said. You know what I mean? Like, you just like that person. You just can't, you can't unfollow them. You can't block them. It's just like, damn, I'm stuck to this person. She egged me, but...
That's how people become creeps and stalkers, because you're like, that's how Joe from You is. Like, he's crazy.
Yeah, sure, right?
Yeah, like, and people love that shit. People love toxic behavior.
Like we said, we discussed that.
Yeah, and this leads into this. Like, that's how people are. You don't need closure, guys. Just move on. Block the person. Move on with your lives. There's plenty of fishes.
But I will give closure. That's just me. Not her.
I won't. Yeah, I'm not.
But all right, we're going to take a break right here. This is a beat by me, J.Degrees. Enjoy. All right, welcome back. If you guys like that, you already know. So, I'm going to let you lead with this one.
While we're on the topic of dating and toxic mess, so say if you are a single parent or whatever, yada, yada, yada. You about to go on a date or whatever. You got to pick your child up some food or whatever. Do you feel like your date should pay for your child's food? Like, or if you guys are on a date and you're like, oh, well, I got to get something for my child to eat. Like, do you mind?
Yeah. It's not mine. What are you talking about? Me personally, I would mind 100%. I'll pay for your food, but that child, whether it's a Happy Meal or whatever, you gotta pay for that. All right? You don't gotta pay the tip or nothing, but you gotta pay for his food or her food. I'm sorry.
So you wouldn't get a 2 for $20 and be like, alright, you're a 2 for $20.
No.
You know. That's a good finesse, though. You get the 2 for $20 and take the other meal home to your kid.
I'm tired. Oh, you mean like taking it home?
Yeah, to your kid.
Oh, still no.
No?
No.
Oh, not even a Happy Meal?
No. I'm sorry. It's not my child. It's not my child.
I don't know. Like,
for me, it'd be like some dude is gonna sit back and be like, oh, this nigga paying for my child's food. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, I got you, boy.
Like, I just sunned you.
So, nah. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. And as the father of the child, I wouldn't want a man paying for my child's food.
I mean, I feel like it would be awkward for me, too. Like, it would just be awkward. I feel like I'll still do it, but I'll just feel awkward. Like, okay, like.
Because what if some dude was like, yo, you mind buying some food for my son at home? And I'm gonna take him to see my baby mom.
I'll be like,
so now you buying food for your boyfriend's baby mom and his son to eat.
Oh, hell no. Because I
Exactly.
Nah.
So hell no.
But I would feel mad weird saying no, but
it is what it is. You the one not giving people closure. Fuck out of here. Feeling weird.
No, because it makes you feel awkward, you know? Have you ever been in an awkward situation and all of a sudden you just got hot out of nowhere? You just started to feel...
Yo, it is hot in here.
Like,
it is winter. What are you talking about?
Like, every time I'm in an awkward situation, like, I always feel mad warm all of a sudden and hot. So I try to avoid those feelings.
It's anxiety.
In the situation.
But yeah, it's a no for me, dog.
Really?
It's a no for me.
Damn.
Nah.
I don't know.
Because my thing is, I know kids' food probably isn't expensive. That's why you should be able to buy it.
That's true.
What are you asking me for? Fuck. Alright. So, I mean, today we're thinking about a lot of, like always, it's pod day. We have a lot of thoughts on this day. But we're thinking about how things came to be. Like, say something you might have wanted or something you might have worked towards. Mm-hmm. It's like, how do you go forward in making that happen? And we were messing with the idea that maybe manifesting whatever life you want to live or whatever, maybe that is dipping and dabbling into magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, supernatural shit. Because, like, the art of attraction, right? Mm-hmm. There's books on this. Whatever you think, yeah. You attract that to your life.
Yeah, so if you keep having like negative thoughts or whatever, bad things will happen. So is that black magic in a sense, or
it's dark magic?
Yeah. So, and think about how people go to specific people to put spells or whatever on people. Like,
right?
Yeah, like don't make this guy be able
Brujeria.
to. Whatever you call that shit.
The brujas.
So. Yeah, I definitely feel like with all this propaganda that Disney sprinkled all over it, I feel like magic is real.
Yeah.
Like,
I would have to second that. Only because, like, everybody loves saying, oh, let's manifest this, manifest that, and they the emoji, the little sprinkle emoji. You see that shit everywhere? So yeah, when you manifest and whatever you're attracting, that is some type of, you're dipping now into supernatural vibes or territory where, like, it is type magic. You know what I mean? This shit is
type magical.
It goes farther than our understanding. You know what I mean? So who's to say that shit's not real? You know what I mean? All this shit they try to tell you is fake. Maybe it's real.
Yeah, so we definitely
They told us aliens are fake.
Right. And the niggas is chilling somewhere.
Nigga came out and said, yeah, we're real as hell. Maybe y'all are fake. Maybe everything else is fake.
Do you think aliens understand Morse code?
Why would that be the language they don't understand?
I don't know.
I'm going as far as saying maybe they gave us Morse code.
Or what do you think they be like, just be throwing up gang signs?
What?
I don't know. Maybe they talk different or whatever. Maybe
you're saying how they communicate. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it'll be...
I doubt they be like...
That's how they try to portray movies, right?
Like, I doubt it.
It'd be mad weird.
I doubt they be acting like that. But yeah.
Leave it to us to try to make people look stupid. Especially like, oh man, extraterrestrial beings. Like come on.
Yeah.
But let's get into La Musica. Take us home. All right. So we've got the judicial system trying to make rap lyrics evidence in court. Here's what I have to say about that first. I know hip hop and rap has been a target a while for, the mainstream media and the government. They just want to target rappers always going to jail for whatever. Needless to say, they're kind of inciting this stuff, maybe. Maybe they're just writing what happened in their lives, maybe. If you're going to talk about killing Keyshia down the block, and it's liable that Keyshia did die down the block, I feel like you should maybe think about what you want to write down and convict yourself of. But it's kind of dipping into the whole freedom of speech, and maybe I could be making this up, so it's kind of difficult. this one?
I mean, yeah, they need to get the fuck out of here with that because first of all, niggas be capping their raps, so it's like
that too.
If you be like, oh, I be shooting niggas for real, and you really don't be shooting niggas for real, like look at all these niggas that talk about, oh, I just be saying that in my raps, I don't be doing that shit.
Yeah.
So for the government to dip into that and be like, oh well, we're gonna convict you guys because you guys be saying you shoot niggas up, so.
I mean, they're using it as evidence. So if it is, I mean, yeah, like it's true what you're saying.
Okay,
you would need to convict somebody to bring up these lyrics as evidence. So you would need a conviction first.
Yeah,
so they're looking to convict people.
You can't just hear my rap and be like, oh, because I said I'm outside a nigga's house 24/7, I'm gonna shoot him up. I'm really at Barney's shopping. Like, you can't say that. Like,
yeah.
So niggas just be saying shit. So you have to choose, like, what situation, what time, did somebody die, whatever. Like, you can't just create a situation or a scenario. Like, that's like them just digging shit up just to convict somebody. Like, oh, I want Kodak Black in jail. He said this in his rap. Let's just put him in jail because he said that.
Yeah, I feel like you're kind of going too far. Cause
that shit don't make no sense.
These people are just speaking their experiences in their lives and to target them for their lyrics.
But what about all the lies that these fucking politicians be telling? Like, it gotta be illegal to be lying. Like, if you gonna convict niggas for their raps, convict these niggas for fucking lying. Like,
I mean, you'd have to convict them, period.
Yeah.
And these guys don't get convicted for anything, so why even talk about that? But I want to talk about finally the Verzuz happening today on Pod Shoot Day.
First of
Thursday,
all,
Keyshia Cole and Ashanti.
Ashanti fucking looked crazy on a live interview. I saw her. I guess she did a Shade Room interview. She had on shades. She looked.
You think she really got cold?
I don't fucking know what's going on with Ashanti, man. She needs to get it together. I feel like.
I hope she's not shook, because that's what's going around. Like, she's really shook about the whole Keyshia Cole thing.
I feel like she is shook. I don't think she should have taken this. This is way over her head, because, I mean, like, yeah.
Are you serious, though? Like, for real?
I genuinely feel like this.
Okay.
Because if you, as a person, as an artist, you might have a couple hits. Yeah, I'm not taking that away from her, but, like, you don't have enough by yourself to put up with Keyshia Cole, who's been making hits for a very long time.
Yeah. You're right. You're honestly very right. Keyshia Cole can stand her own by herself on a song or wherever. That song with P. Diddy too, like, I feel like she kind of did step back and analyze the whole Verzuz thing, and that's it too. Like when you're put up against someone in this Verzuz situation, it kind of makes you look at your stardom in a way, and I feel like a lot of that's going on with these people when they're put into the Verzuz now. You know what I mean? Yeah,
I feel like I don't think that it should have been a Verzuz for this one. I just feel like it should have just been them playing their music, and that's it. But
that's what it is in a way.
Well, yeah, but like I feel like the fans is looking at it, while everybody else is looking at it as like a battle. And I feel like Ashanti wants it to be a celebration at this point because her arsenal is not that great.
Solo, because she did have some hits with Ja Rule and other people, but people know Ja Rule.
Yeah, but like, nobody remembers that. No one remembers that.
Especially people from nowadays, to be honest with you, these Gen Zs.
Even worse. So it's like if you don't, and worse, niggas don't give a fuck about Ja Rule. So it's like if you have songs with Ja Rule, niggas like, oh, I don't give a fuck.
Where's Ja?
Like, nobody's saying that. So I hope. Well, good luck to her. That's all I can say.
I'm gonna take a little peek, see what's up, give y'all my vote, maybe on the next pod.
Tune in.
See what's up.
On the next Dragon Ball Z.
But I think that's it for today. Hope you guys had fun. We definitely did. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Remember, we're at war with ourselves. We're at war with everybody outside. Stay awake. Stay woke. Stay awakened. All right.
Yeah, guys.
Peace out.
Good night.